Welcome to another exciting Books Central Inside the Pages episode. I'm your host, Abbie, and today we have a special guest joining us. Bethanie Barker is the author behind the gripping crime novel Branded for Sorrow. Welcome, Bethanie.
Thank you, Abbie. I'm thrilled to be here.
Branded for Sorrow has been making waves in the literary world. The novel takes readers on a journey with a young woman seeking justice after the tragic loss of her father in a car accident. Can you set the scene for us and read an extract from Branded for Sorrow?
Absolutely. The wind howled, rattling the windows as rain pelleted against the glass, a crackling fireplace casting flickering shadows on the walls. The storm outside mirrored the tempest raging within Nicole's heart. Scarred by grief, she sits by the window, her tear-stained face illuminated by a single candle. The room echoes with the storm's fury, mirroring the turmoil in her heart. She cradled her father's old pocket watch, tracing her finger over the engraved initials. Determination radiated from her, flickering like a candlelight that bathed the room in an eerie glow. Dark clouds loomed overhead as though the heavens were mourning along with her. It had been 5 long years since her father's death. And tonight Nicole was consumed by her desire for justice on this stormy Christmas Eve. She had spent countless nights piecing together the puzzle, delving deep into the woman she believed had caused her father's demise. Her heart pounded in her chest, anticipation mingling with rage. She knew she was close, so close to uncovering the truth. The flickering candlelight cast eerie shadows across the room, dancing in time with Nicole's thoughts. The storm outside seemed to echo her anger, each raindrop a whispered accusation against the woman whose actions had shattered her family. Tonight, on this stormy night, Nicole vowed to expose the truth. She would bring the woman to her knees, for her father's soul yearned for justice. And as the thunder rumbled and lightning cracked, Nicole felt a surge of energy surge through her veins. Nothing could stop her from righting the wrongs of that fateful night.
Wow, that's incredibly immersive. Now, I'm curious, what inspired you to write this story?
The idea for Branded for Sorrow came to me after a personal experience with loss. I wanted to explore the complex emotions one goes through when seeking justice and grappling with grief. I also wanted to delve into the themes of vengeance and redemption, as it's a journey the protagonist embarks on throughout the novel.
The main character must have undergone quite a transformation. Can you tell us a little bit about her development?
Absolutely. Our protagonist Emily starts off as a broken and desperate young woman consumed by grief. But as the story progresses, she discovers her inner strength and resilience. With each step she takes towards seeking justice, she becomes more determined, more courageous. Emily's journey is not just about finding answers, but also about finding herself.
That sounds incredibly powerful. Now, I'd love to dive into your writing process. How do you create such suspenseful narratives?
It's all about building tension and planting seeds of doubt in the reader's mind. I like to use foreshadowing and carefully constructed plot twists to keep the suspense alive by revealing information gradually. I allow readers to piece together the puzzle alongside the characters, creating an immersive experience that keeps them on the edge of their seats.
Fascinating. Branded for Sorrow has significantly impacted the crime fiction genre. Can you tell us a bit about that?
The response to the novel has been incredible, and I'm genuinely grateful. Branded for Sorrow has been praised for its ability to captivate readers and leave a lasting impression. It explores the darker shades of human emotion and challenges traditional conventions within the genre. I believe it has raised the bar in terms of psychological depth and storytelling.
It honestly sounds like a must-read. Before we wrap up, is there anything else you'd like our listeners to know about Branded for Sorrow?
If you enjoy crime fiction that pushes boundaries and delves into the depths of human emotion, then Branded for Sorrow is for you. It's a roller coaster ride filled with suspense, heartache, and ultimately redemption. I hope readers will give it a chance and immerse themselves in the world I've created.
Thank you so much, Bethanie, for joining us today and sharing your insights into the captivating world of Branded for Sorrow. It's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you, Abbie. It's been an honor.
And that concludes today's episode of Books Central Inside the Pages. Thank you for tuning in, and remember to grab a copy of Branded for Sorrow for an unforgettable reading experience. Stay tuned for more captivating conversations with authors who bring stories to life only here on Books Central Inside the Pages.